Hello everybody and welcome to We the Revolution. This is a game I bought off the Steam sale, and yeah, I thought we could play it. I thought it was interesting. Basically, the main idea behind this game is you play as a judge during the Reign of Terror in France, revolutionary France. So takes place in the 1700s, and you kind of have to basically survive, and you have to sort of manage the different factions in the French society at the time. Okay, we're gonna just listen to this.
I am here. Do you hear me? I gave you the best I could. Why did you disown me? I have your blood in my veins. How could you? Do I mean nothing to you? Why did you grieve for him? He was nothing. I am better than he was. People will follow in my footsteps. Father.
Jesus. That sounds bad. But anyways, you're basically playing during the revolution in France, and you're kind of managing the different factions and things like that. So it is an interesting game. I have seen a bit of the tutorial, a bit of gameplay, just to kind of see what I was getting into. And this is something that I am interested in, so I would like to play that today. I think we're playing the campaign, essentially. So basically, I guess we're in the prologue right now. Oh, classy, wiping your vomit on the flag. I'm sure that'll go very well. Better not have any revolutionaries see that. They might get pretty pissed off. Okay, so, remind me next time that I want to stop drinking this cloudy rot gut. Remind me before I drink it, we're disgracing Themis. Is someone coming? Okay, so this is a woman. I told you. Papa, you said we'll go, you promised. I guess that's my son. Papa had a lot of work. Yes, a lot of heavy glasses. You promised me I can't anymore. I'm fed up with asking. Mom's angry. Oh boy. Sleeping in the fucking doghouse tonight. Quiet! Today your favorite son wanted to prove he was more honorable than his father, so he started a fight. A 5-year-old boy, for God's sake. Our neighbors wanted you to explain that to him, but, well, you were just fighting for justice at an inn. Damn you, you bloody drunk. Mother! Alright, so I guess our son's on trial for being a little shit. Alright, drag and drop documents to manage your layout. Okay. React to events. Ignoring them may have severe consequences. Review detailed information about current events, actions, and characters. And verdict. Okay. Change of game settings, hierarchy. Review the current balance of power in Paris and your position therein. Intrigues are complex conflict between you and another political player. A defeat may turn out to be disastrous for you. Influence points. Influence points are the main currency in the game. Use them wisely. And pay close attention to the relations in your factions. Some of your decisions and changes in the world may cause global modifiers to come into action. These factors affect relations, reputation, and influence. You can review them in a notebook. Alright, so let's see here, you little shit. We have not expected this kind of behavior from your son, although apparently we should have innocent child's play into an assault on our children. Oh no, think of the children. The younger one, Antoine, now has a chipped front tooth, We hope that you will punish your child accordingly. Should the situation repeat itself, we will react more decisively. I am sure we can deal with the gambler and drunkard. Even if he is a judge, we will not let our children be hurt. Okay. Let's unlock some questions here. Find the correct links to unlock questions for the defendant. Choose a line of inquiry and... Okay. While linking lines of inquiry and categories, you make a limited number of mistakes. If you make too many mistakes, the whole system will become locked. Some cases may contain traps. Read through the files thoroughly to find the lines of inquiry that are irrelevant. Okay. Possibility of repeating injured Antoine. I'm guessing injured Antoine's a victim. Chipped tooth. Wait. Fighting child's play is a course of event. Is it also an extenuating... I don't know if it's an extenuating circumstance. I know fighting children is also a course of events. Chipped tooth. A possibility of repeating, I think, is a course of event. Ooh, no. Okay. So that wasn't a possibility of repeating. Chipped tooth is a... I want to say it's a course of events. Or is it a victim? Notebook. Okay, these are relations, reputation. Factions, family relations, the audience is added to the further in sections. Okay. Influence points. Okay, I want to look and see what the cases are. Verdict form, case file. Is there anything other than... Okay, so make your decision. Each action may require a different number of influence points. Okay, so... Neighborhood gossip. Your addictions are no longer a secret. The fact that the other children are bullying your son because of them is a minor problem. But who is spreading those rumors? It is likely to be one of their parents. They could have whispered into their children's ears whom they shouldn't play with and why. They might even have spiced the story up with a lie, but who will hear it next? Let's talk eye to eye here. Okay, so I guess we just did talk to eye. But let's get a notebook. Is there any sort of no. Doesn't look like there's any sort of evidence here. So I guess we'll say that chipped tooth is a course of events. Okay, there we go. So gathering information and influence the jury's attitude by questioning the defendant. So how did your play turn into a fight? That's a pretty good question. Okay. How did your play turn into a fight? Our neighbors, Antoine and Jean, or Jean, or whoever, French, I don't know how to speak French. They were saying mean things about you. We were playing guards, and they asked me to pretend to be a drunkard, whom they would, you know. You're fighting both of them at once. I had to. Okay. What exactly were they saying? Are you too drunk to guess? Yeah, I'm not asking you, little fucking asshole. I'm asking the kid here. They were yelling that you are, well, I told them that it's not true, and they started calling me names. They called me as drunkard's son. So, did you really break Antoine's tooth, or who started the fight? Who started the fight? I can tell who. Well, this guy just fucking shut up. Please. I am not questioning you. Mind your own business. Okay. I think it was me. I kicked the one on the left and then wanted to get the one on the right, but they ended it. And did you really break his tooth? I don't know. I don't think so. Did you hit him in the face? I think I kicked him, but not that hard. I don't think you need a lot of force to kick someone's tooth out. Maybe. I don't know. I've never been kicked in the face and had my lost tooth. So let's go to case file. Unlock questions. Okay, I guess the verdict. Alright, so make the most important decision. Condemn the defendant or deem him not guilty. Sign the document to legitimize your verdict. You know, He is guilty, technically, because I think he did start it. He did take it to violence. But he is my son, and this is revolutionary France. Honesty or nepotism? Honesty, nepotism. Honesty, nepotism. Honesty, nepotism. Fuck it, nepotism. Because why not? He's my kid. Gotta defend the family here. A man has to defend the honor of his family no matter what. Those children are so small and they already know the truth. The father of my children is a lying drunk and a gambler. Bernard used to worship you, but he soon grew up. Now it is Frederick's turn to learn the truth that echoes in the streets. God, you are just a terrible person. I mean, like, wow. And you, Raymond, you're supposed to be my husband's mentor. Is this what you want to teach him? How to repeat your mistakes and lose his family? Yeah, I was unaware too. Yes, as was I, see? We will wait outside as always. God, that is so fucking passive-aggressive. You know, I'm trying to support the family here, being a judge, and you're just giving me backhanded bullshit.
Liberté! We were enchanted by the idea of freedom. We could not resist it. Whole families took to the streets. France was never so happy.
Oh, they're watching someone die, aren't they? Watching someone get hanged? Oh.
We were enchanted by the idea of freedom.
Yeah, that guy looks happy. Everyone was so happy as he fucking gets a noose around his neck. I guess he's one step closer to God, so maybe he is happy. I don't know. Alright, so a real case. Okay, so expected sentence. Find out which verdict is expected by the factions and your close ones. Okay, so I'm guessing these guys want to imprison him. Common folk and the revolutionaries want to prison this guy. Okay, so let's see what's happened here. Jean Renard, a 45-year-old innkeeper, has been charged with fraud. He's accused of diluting alcohol in his tavern, tricking his clients into paying extra. Guests came with their minds set on a specific goal, getting roaring drunk. That is a good goal. That is a noble cause. But instead of staggering out after drinking 2 pitchers of wine or several pints of beer, they would sit in the inn until morning, still sober and completely penniless. The innkeeper's fraud came to light when one of the customers discovered the scam and caught the cheater in the act. The man entered the host's cellar and witnessed him diluting the alcohol in the barrels with ordinary water. As a result, customers received only 4 parts of what they paid for and 1 part from the water carrier. Okay, so let's unlock questions. Alright, so adding water. Alright, so exposing the innkeeper, customers' drunkenness, diluting alcohol. Okay, actually, no, we're going to cancel that. The innkeeper is a witness. Oh shit, no. Okay, I already fucked that up. Alright, exposing the innkeeper. Wait, customers' drunkenness. Wait, adding water was a method. Diluting the alcohol. Alright, so diluting the alcohol can be a method. But it can also be a motive. Wait, actually. Did I already put in adding water? Yes, I did. Okay. So, the motive, the diluting alcohol, exposing the... Okay, so it's not a witness, obviously, so it's either a motive or a method. I want to say it's the motive. Oh, okay. So customers drunken is the method. Okay. So the motive. Okay. So exposing the innkeeper. Witnesses. Okay. And customers' drunkenness was the motive, I want to say. Okay. So I got those amount of questions. Alright, I did fuck up that one. Alright, so news. Neighborhood gossip. The exchange of pleasantries did not take long. Most people stopped being brave the moment they faced danger. This time, the dangers can be described as the judge of the Revolutionary Tribunal and a 1-meter-long bludgeon in the hand of a guard. Once the last words had left your mouth, the man's gaze dropped to the ground. He did not even look, the weapon held by the guard, who was eager to hear just one word of objection. That should deal with the problem. Okay, so I got +2 reputation. I think that was probably from yesterday or whatever. That was the last case with the drunk rumors or whatever. So you, how long have you been involved in the illegal practice of diluting alcohol? It's not an illegal practice, everyone adds a bit. In your case, it was a bit of wine in the water, not the other way around. Have you been doing this for a long time? A few weeks at the most. It's been hard to earn a living, and pure wine was overspilling the glasses. Is there any proof to support your testimony? He lied to his customers, no reason he wouldn't lie to court. Do your clients drink? This is France, so they probably do drink a lot. Tavern regulars usually drink a lot. So you've been selling plenty of wine. Quite a lot, yes. And yet you've been paying taxes on the amount of wine you have bought, not the amount of wine you've been selling. Oh boy. Yeah, I bet you don't understand. You've been paying taxes on 4 wine barrels, but by adding a quarter of water to each, you've actually made the money of selling 5 barrels of wine. That's one way of putting it. I bet it is, buddy. I bet it is. You're not good with numbers yet. Good enough to have calculated the fraud. Oh, shit. Calculated the fraud pays off. I wasn't aware. I'll take that answer into account. The judge has exposed the bastard. Let's call in Thomas Leclerc. Oh, shit. God damn it. Okay. Please call in Thomas Leclerc. So I guess this is like a witness or something? He's a regular at the tavern. Okay. How long have you suspected that, in the act? How did you catch Citizen Renard? That's a good question. I was having one drink after another, so I had to, take a piss. So it happened that one time I got lost, and instead of ending up in the cellar, instead of ending up in the bathroom, he ended up in the cellar where he saw Renard adding water to the barrels. How do you feel about tricking weary citizens? But all I wanted to was keep my inn of business afloat. Others don't mess around for sure. No diluting would be the end of me. So you decide to commit fraud as not to lose money. If I lost my tavern, my family would starve to death. Do you have children? I do. 1 son and 2 daughters. Time to start saving up for the dowry. Then why don't you send them to work, idiot? Oh boy. These guys want him in prison. Well, wait. Okay. The revolution is, the revolution is a bitch of a mistress. Sorry there, bud, but you are going to jail. Long live pure wine. Yeah. I'm sorry you got a wife and kids, but yeah, the revolution shows no mercy. After trial, click on that to move to the next part. Okay. Let's move. May I remind you that you promised to join me? I have a feeling that tonight's moon favors gamblers. Jacques-Louis David. Isn't that the guy that painted the Napoleon picture? There's like a picture of Napoleon Isn't he an artist, Jacques-Louis David? I think he is. Though it does not favor spouses. God should grace us with wives who understand the importance of an evening game of dice. They should also know that the amount of wine guarantees a lucky roll. Yeah, you should probably go home. Oh, shit. Bringing a judge to the game has benefits other players will surely not cheat. That is not a strong argument. My name is Jacques-Louis David. I am but a humble painter. Yep, okay, that is the painter. Not a silver-tongued judge. You're a sly politician. I understand the importance of keeping promises, and you, my friend, are trying to get out of yours. You know, I do need to keep my promise. So that is a point for that. But my wife has got me by the balls. So decisions. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go have a drink. Because why not? But only for a short while. Oh, I left her at home. Alone. Oh, she set up the dinner. Oh god, I feel like a dick. Oh, that's bad. Oh boy. I rejected her.
The moon favors gamblers.
Late evening, the judge's house. Oh, what did I do? What? You can berate me as you always do. Frederick, Frederick as a deep-sea sailor. He dreams that you visit distant countries, have wonderful adventures, and one day you'll return and tell us all about them. But all he sees is a man in a lifeboat, and one of your oars is broken. A furious storm churns up huge waves that are fated to devour you, and I'm standing on the edge of a cliff holding a makeshift lamp. Your children have already forgotten about you. They are far, far away. Your father died of old age. Your drinking companions now play cards with new friends. But not you. No, I'm still standing on the shore, hoping that your boat does not sink. That vision is not so distant either. Your sons are still young. But the storm has already begun if you don't turn around now. Good night. I do like this art style. It's very nice. And I like how in the cutscenes it doesn't actually like say what's going on, but you can kind of like imagine through the pictures sort of, you know, the story as it develops. I like that style. It's very nice. Before the storm creates the highest wave, you'll have to bow before it alone. It will force you to become meek, and nobody will be there to see it. Okay. Alright, so family actions. Upon returning home, you can decide how to spend the day, would like to spend the rest of your day. Each action will affect the other members of the family, as well as their attitude towards you. Each character's attitude can provide you with, or deprive you of certain bonuses, reputation, or relations with factions. Your youngest son is special. His attitude makes the other family members like you slightly more. Okay. So I guess we're going to want to take care of the son. We're going to want to focus on taking care of the son. Locked action. After various important events, you may find yourself in an action forced upon you. On this day, you become the victim of your own decisions. So, I can't change the gambling. You went with David to play cards. Or David, I guess. Okay. So I guess everyone's kind of negatively affected. So I guess this is the father. So this is my guy's father, Aldrich. This is Frederick, who's the youngest son. I guess Bernard is like another son. Is like the oldest son. And then Matilda, I'm guessing, is the wife. Alrighty then. Let's accept that. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to end the episode here. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode. And, yeah, I'll see you guys around for the next installment.